In a small village nestled in the shadow of a giant baobab tree, the people lived in harmony with nature. The baobab was said to be home to a powerful spirit who protected the village and ensured the land remained fertile. On Christmas Eve each year, the villagers would gather beneath the tree to sing songs of gratitude, their voices blending with the tree's gentle hum, a sound they called the Baobab song. But one year, the song fell silent. The baobab's branches withered, and the village's crops began to fail. The elders said the spirit of the baobab, known as Omwenga, was angry because the villagers had grown selfish, taking from the land without giving back. Without the baobab song, the village was doomed to suffer endless drought and famine. Among the villagers was a young boy named Kofi, known for his kind heart and curiosity about the natural world. When he heard the elders speak of Omwenga's anger, Kofi decided to find the spirit and plead for the villagers' forgiveness. Late that night, as the villagers slept, Kofi sat beneath the baobab tree and sang the baobab song alone. His voice was soft but sincere, echoing through the quiet night. To his amazement, the earth trembled and the tree began to glow faintly. From within the trunk, the spirit Omwenga emerged, a figure of light and shadow, her hair like woven vines and her eyes glowing like embers. "Kofi," the spirit said, her voice like rustling leaves, "why have you called me?" "I wish to understand why you are angry," Kofi said bravely. "Our village needs your guidance." Omwenga sighed. "Your people have forgotten the harmony between giving and taking. You must remind them before the baobab song can be restored. Travel to the 3 sacred groves of the savannah and bring back what you find there. Only then will the balance be restored." Kofi embarked on his journey at dawn. The first grove was the Grove of Wisdom, where ancient baobabs grew. There, Kofi met an owl who spoke in riddles. "The wisdom of the baobab is in its patience," the owl said. "Bring this seed back to your village, but remember, it will only grow if tended with love." The second grove was the Grove of Sacrifice, where the trees bore fruit with thorns. Kofi pricked his hands as he gathered the fruit, but he didn't complain. A voice from the trees whispered, "To give is to endure pain for the sake of others." The third grove was the Grove of Unity, where animals of all kinds rested under a single baobab. A lion and a gazelle drank side by side at a watering hole. Kofi picked a leaf from the tree, and the animals bowed their heads. "Harmony comes when differences are embraced," the wind seemed to say. When Kofi returned to the village, he placed the seed, the fruit, and the leaf at the base of the baobab tree. The villagers gathered, curious but skeptical. Omwenga appeared again, her glowing form towering above them. "These gifts are symbols," she said, "but symbols alone cannot restore harmony. You must act." Omwenga instructed the villagers to plant the seed, share the fruit, and use the leaf to heal the sick. At first, some hesitated, unwilling to share or work together, but Kofi's determination inspired them. One by one, they joined in. The seed was planted, and the children watered it daily. The fruit was shared among the hungry, even by those who had little themselves. The leaf was crushed into a poultice and used to heal an elder suffering from a fever. As the villagers worked together, the baobab tree began to bloom. Its branches stretched wide, covered in lush green leaves and golden fruit. When the first flowers opened, the tree began to hum softly, a melody that grew louder as the villagers sang along. The baobab song had returned, and with it the balance of the land. The fields flourished, the river ran full, and the animals returned. Omwenga spoke one last time. "Never forget, harmony is not given. It is created through love, sacrifice, and unity." The villagers celebrated Christmas with newfound gratitude, and Kofi was hailed as a hero, though he humbly insisted he had only done what the baobab had taught him. The story of the baobab spirit and the Christmas harmony teaches that harmony with nature and one another requires effort, sacrifice, and a willingness to share and work together. It reminds us that balance is not a gift, but a responsibility we all share.